Hey everybody, Dr. Jim Bob Hagerton again here on Volume 2 of Let's Talk Oil Supplement Edition. Some people don't even know that we have supplements in Young Living, and if you're new to the company and you came to Young Living because you knew that we had the best essential oils on the planet, fist bump because we do, a lot of times people don't understand that we even have supplements, and it's what we call our infused products. And what that means is that Young Living has taken the essential oils that you know and love and that you know to be the highest quality, and has taken and put them, placed them inside the supplements to be able to get the benefit of the essential oils in the product, which is amazing. So we're going to talk about a lot of the supplements in this volume, but there's a lot of other ones beyond this, so make sure and go check that out and look at the different ones that are available. But let's get started, because the first supplement up is one that I've come to love a lot over the last year, and it is multigreens. Okay, so before I started using multigreens, we always have recommended a greens product as part of what we call the Core 4 supplement that everyone needs. So Core 4 supplements include like fish oil, vitamin D, probiotics, and a greens product. Like everyone needs to be taking that because you need that kind of support. But I always used, and we always utilized in our chiropractic office, greens powders. And so like adding them to your drink or to your smoothie and stuff like that. That's what we utilized a lot. Well, I hadn't utilized multigreens even for the first couple years that we used essential oils and used the products from Young Living, and had not gotten my own experience and my own testimony with the product. So about a year and a half ago or whatever, back in 2016, I started using it a lot. And I love it. Like, I love this blend. There's so many different things in here in the ingredients. You can go look all these up, but the ingredients, things like choline, which is really great for methylating your B vitamins. For those of you out there that, that are looking at that, it's got a couple of different greens in it. It's got spirulina, it's got barley grass, it's got alfalfa leaf, all that contain chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is a really great nutritional item that helps to add oxygen and help with blood and circulation. So that's something to really think about for this, because the thing with the greens product is it helps with digestion, but it's just really great at adding in oxygen. And multigreens, one thing that we hear the most from people is it's very energizing. And I would agree with that. Like, it really gives you really good energy without you bottoming out. And that's a really great added benefit to it. But it's got Pacific kelp, to support the thyroid. It's got different amino acids like L-arginine and L-cysteine and L-tyrosine. Plus, again, all of our supplements have essential oils infused into them. So it's got rosemary, lemon, lemongrass, and Melissa. It's got Melissa essential oil in there. If you're not familiar with the oil, go Google it. Look up Melissa oil and what it does. So the different systems that it supports immunity, supports digestion, supports the endocrine system, which is like your adrenal glands and your thyroid, which is the starting point of all of your hormones. The endocrine system is the gateway to balancing hormones and producing hormones and all of those things. And so multigreens is great for supporting all of those. And it's a fantastic addition. Now, multigreens does have barley grass in the product. So if you're extremely gluten sensitive, it's a product that has a little bit of gluten left in it because of the barley grass. Now, the amount of it's really small. I don't eat gluten, and it doesn't bother me at all. Most people don't, but just to let you know, like as a disclaimer, if you're extremely gluten intolerant, then this is one that you want to test and make sure that you can actually utilize it and stuff too. Okay, great product, great greens to be able to add in for the family. Now, another product that we're going to talk about next, that's one that, honestly, everyone should really be on, especially in America. If you're in our international markets and you're one of our international friends, welcome to the video. So appreciate you getting on here and you guys all learning and teaming up with us across our YL family across the globe. But some countries are a lot more relaxed and less stressed out than America, right? Well, in the United States and in America, one of the products that everyone needs is a B complex. So Super B is Young Living's B complex. That's a methylated B complex, which means it's converted and it's already in its absorbable form. Okay, so let's talk about absorption real quick, because I think this is really important about our infused products. This is really interesting. So our infused products, as you talk about absorption, so Super B is a B complex, right? But when you talk about our other products, like you talk about multigreens, and they have essential oils in there, one thing that does for the product is it increases what we call the bioavailability of the product. Now, what that means is it increases how much you can absorb, because it allows the nutrition and those nutrients to get through into the blood correctly and to help a lot with that. And it's a great way to be able to get more of the nutrition that you're taking in, right? Excuse me. So if you're looking at it, let's say that you're utilizing a fish oil and it doesn't have essential oils in it, then you may only absorb 30% of it. Studies have shown that by adding in essential oils into the products, it increases absorption up to 70 to 80% in a lot of products. So that's a really great benefit to make sure you're actually using the product that you're taking, and that's really great. So back to Super B though, and getting back in it, it's incredible for supporting neurotransmitter function. So neurotransmitters are the little signals in the brain that allow you to have like conscious thought about being happy, or like having like normal thought processing. And the building block of all of those are B vitamins. So you have your B vitamins over here, and then you have like serotonin and dopamine and those neurotransmitters over here on this side. So without the proper amount of B vitamins, you can't build those neurotransmitters. Like, it won't happen. Like, you can't get it to work. So you need this to make sure that those levels stay normal. Great for energy. B vitamins, everyone mostly understands that B vitamins are very important to help keep your energy levels up and to support, again, your adrenal glands, which is a part of your endocrine system. And it's the gland that actually activates and helps you through stressful situations all day long. So if the adrenal glands aren't operating at 100% or they need extra support, then you can't operate normally in stressful situations. Like, it just can't happen. So the B vitamins help to support that and make sure that that works well. And it's a really great mood elevator. Like, if the B vitamins are high enough, then it can help your mood be, help you be happier. Like, that's really what the B vitamins really are for. So check that out. Dosing on that is normally like 1 a day for adults. And so it doesn't take much to really support your system. And, if you're looking at the B vitamins and you look at Super B and you look at the physiology or the chemistry in the body, not to get too scientific on you, but every single biochemical process or every single organic chemical process, so if it says H plus O plus 2O equals H2O. So you take hydrogens, you take 2 electrons of oxygen, 2 units, and you convert them and you add them together, you create water, right? Well, that arrow that goes H plus O equals H2O, and you take the 2 hydrogens in the water, well, when you add that across, that arrow right there, there's always a B vitamin that is attached to that. So those 2 hydrogens and that 1 oxygen, in order to get there, the B vitamins act like a catalyst or an enzyme to be able to make sure that all of the different biochemical processes and stuff can convert the way that they should. So just another fun fact, so that you understand why it works so well in your system. This is a product, the next one, called BLM, which stands for Bones, Ligaments, and Muscles, okay? Is a product that was designed to support joints and connective tissue, muscles, soft tissue, right? As a guy that I'm not 16 anymore, and I've been an athlete my entire life, super active my whole life. BLM is one that I take on a daily basis and love and recommend for athletes, for adults that are getting seasoned in years and need the extra support, whoever it is. It's got MSM in it. Look at some of the ingredients of this. It's really fantastic. So MSM, which is a delivery nutrient to help take a lot of the good nutrition that you need and drive it in to driver. Glucosamine sulfate to support the joints and to support that fluid movement. Type 2 collagen, which is fantastic for that cushion inside the joint. So think of your knee. There's that cushion in there. So as you're walking and doing stuff that's supposed to like help stay really spongy, Type 2 collagen helps to support that. It's got squalene in it. It's got manganese and potassium to be able to help, again, with muscle support. Great for daily structural support. And again, any activity level on this one will really benefit, because if you're really active, you need support. If you're really not active, you still need a lot of support, because the soft tissue gets more stressed out with you not moving than it does with you moving too much a lot of times. So we're created for movement. In chiropractic, we have a saying, we say motion is life. And what that means is, for your joints and your muscles, if you're moving the way that you should, and you're moving as much as you ought to, then it keeps the muscles alive. It keeps the joints alive. It keeps the circulation going and the nervous system going, neurological system, and all of the different stimulation. I mean, it's very important for that. If you have an area that stops moving, then it stops functioning as well as it should. So if you're not moving as much and you sit too much, then you still need this support, and it'd be a great product for you. So check this out, BLM. Next on the list is Super C, and it is super. Right? So how many people understand already that vitamin C is important for support? Most people. Most people are like, oh man, I need to take vitamins. And they go, well, I take vitamin C. No matter if they buy it at Walmart or whatever, they take that, and they understand, they have an idea, even medically, about the fact that vitamin C is beneficial, okay? Did you realize that it's actually the building block of all of your connective tissue? Did you know that vitamin C is the building block of a nutrient called hydroxyproline, which is the building block of every ligament, tendon, muscle, your skin, and the body. That's really fascinating, and it's really interesting. And so vitamin C is not only for immune support, it's also for structural support too, which is great. This is a product that contains vitamin C. It's got acerola cherry, citrus bioflavonoids. It's got lemon and orange essential oils in it to aid with digestion and help with that circulation even more. That's infused in there and help you absorb it. Fantastic product, great for immune support, great for circulation, and these are chewable tablets that taste fantastic. The thing that you're going to have the most problem with Super C that you're going to realize is that you're going to have to take it away from your kids and your family. Like the problem with Super C is that it's so awesome and that it tastes so great and that it's so great for the body that you're going to have to hide it and you're going to have to ration it is really the thing. So if you are a person that loves and needs and takes a multivitamin, which most of us need, the extra nutrients, then you need look no further than Master Formula. Master Formula is the multivitamin that we have in Young Living, and it has so many things in this product that make it amazing. There's literally three different. There's a capsule, a caplet, and then a liquid vitamin capsule in it, and so there's three different things that are in these little tear-out packets, and it contains everything from your vitamin, the vitamins that you need in a day, to your concentrated food-based vitamins, to herbs to really support organs and stuff in the system. It's got turmeric in it. There's so many things that are in here in these ingredients, so you can go look up all the different things. It's got elderberry extract and all kinds of stuff in these to be able to help support the overall body, help support immunity, and to give you the different nutrients that you may not be getting out of your food. I mean, because let's face it, farming practices have changed over the years. I grew up in a farming family, and the soil was really corroded. The soil's just not what it used to be. And so even if you're eating 100% organic and healthy, and you are the best person you know, and you're amazing, right? And everybody else thinks you're amazing too. Well, you still may be deficient. You still may not be getting the nutrition that you need. And so a multivitamin, and especially in the form of Master Formula, may be something to really look at. It's really great. Kind of a one-stop shop, right? Next up on the list is longevity. Okay, there's also an oil blend called Longevity, and you can look that up. It's one that we love to use for our kids, and it's a really great one for supporting the body. But the Longevity supplement is, when I say longevity, here's what I want you to think. When I say longevity and the essential oil blend in this in a supplement, you say immune support. So longevity, really great at supporting the immune system and making sure that it is strong enough to fight off whatever you come in contact with on a daily basis. And that's really what it's for. It contains thyme, orange, frankincense, and clove. Incredible amount of antioxidants in that. Clove oil by itself has the highest rating of antioxidants on a ORAC scale, which is the testing of anything they've ever tested. And so the ORAC of clove is over 1 million. When they did a test on it, clove by itself has an ORAC value of over 1 million. To put that into perspective, blueberries are like 200. It's like blueberries are really low, even though they're great for you. It's like 200 to 1,000, and the antioxidant supports of clove is over 1 million. That's awesome. Supports the liver as well. Great for liver support, and it's also an anti-aging. It really helps the effects of aging, and really helps with the body as it's trying to break down on a daily basis to support that, to make sure that you are only aging better, and that's great. Like, who doesn't want that? Another one of the supplements that we talk about is a Core 4. Remember I said with multi-grains that it's one of the ones we include in our Core 4 recommendations. Another one on that is fish oil. Omega Gi is the next supplement up on the list, and Let's Talk Oils and Supplements Volume 2, is Young Living's essential oil and omega-3 fatty oil supplement. Okay, so Omega Gi as a fish oil is a little bit different than other fish oils that you may be used to. So it's an incredible source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are building blocks and are nutrients that all of us need. They help support the brain. They help support all kinds of tissue. I'll go through with you. But in the Young Living one, there's a couple things in it that make it a little bit different. So if you look at the ingredients, it's got fish oil, it's got vitamin D, okay? It's got coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, which is incredible for cardiovascular support. It's an enzyme, helps the function of all your cells so that you can take this in and utilize it better. It's also got clove oil, German chamomile, and spearmint for a couple reasons. So those oils in there like clove, right? To add the antioxidants in there, a lot of fish oils you see have like vitamin E and stuff in it. The reason they do that is because they need those antioxidants in there to make sure that the fish oil doesn't go rancid, it doesn't go rotten. That's one thing. The other reason why in Young Living that they add that in is to help with the absorption. So again, we talked about the infused products earlier and why that's so important. And it's why if you look at Omega Gize, you'll say, well, it's got a little bit less of the fish oil in it than this one over here that I can get at Costco or whatever. Like this one has a little bit more. But the quality matters, and having the essential oils changes the absorption. So if you're getting another one, even if it's got more of the omega-3 fats in it, you may not be absorbing all of that. And so collectively, like the net amount of the fats in that fish oil that you absorb is greater in the Omega Gize, and so that's a really great benefit. The essential fatty acids, fats are the building block of all of the hormones in the body, from testosterone to estrogen to progesterone to pregnenolone. I mean, you name it. And you need good fats in order to build them up. You need good cholesterol. You need good dietary cholesterol. So making sure that you're getting fish oil in your supplement regimen is a great way to do that. And so make sure that you get this one on your order for this next month. Next product up on the list is Mineral Essence. So beyond not getting a lot of the nutrients that we need out of our diet anymore, and the fact that farming practices have changed, a lot of times most people don't have the right amounts of trace minerals that they need. So Master Formula is a great multivitamin. Mineral Essence is an incredible liquid mineral supplement for your trace minerals that really work on a cellular level to increase function that you just don't get on a daily basis, right? It is the tastiest supplement and all of YL. I mean, seriously, you should just like drink it straight. It's so awesome. I'm kidding. It's not. It does not taste great. That's totally, I'm totally messing with you. But it's important and it's really healthy, okay? And so add that to your Ningxia. You can also encapsulate it if you need to be able to get it down because it's that important for the body. I mean, like I drink it on a daily basis because those minerals are so important. I don't care if it's not the tastiest thing ever that went in my mouth, all right? Contains royal jelly, which just sounds amazing, so it's got to be great. Honey, lemon oil, cinnamon oil, and peppermint oil. All in that same product. Great one. Check it out. Really great for supporting energy too. So if you've got all the building blocks, I mean, your body will create the energy you need. Okay. One great whole line of supplements that some companies just focus on only on their own is enzymes. Okay. Well, Young Living has enzymes as well. We have incredible enzyme line, several different ones. The one we'll talk about right here is called Essential Zyme. Okay. Essential Zyme, okay, is a group of enzymes that, really like talking about enzymes, like people are like, why? Like, why do I need an enzyme? Okay, well, they're essential for every single chemical pathway in the body, for one. So when we talked about Super B and how Super B is in all of these different arrows, essential zymes, the enzymes help to make sure that those move through and that you're processing things correctly. This enzyme is different because it contains both a delayed release formula and a immediate release formula. So you have enzymes to work on digesting food right then. So like, let's say you go to the burger joint and you need to help break it down. You have an immediate release part of the capsule, but you also have delayed release for the enzymes to get all the way in the body to replenish enzyme amounts in your system to utilize for, supporting digestion or supporting immunity or the different things that it does. So you've got delayed release and immediate release. You've got anise, fennel, peppermint, tarragon, and clove essential oils to support digestion, and again, make sure that we're replenishing and giving the body all that it needs to function the way that it's created, okay? Let's talk about Sulfurzyme. Sulfurzyme is probably one of the best hidden secrets in all of Young Living. If you're not utilizing it and you're like, what is this for? Well, pretty much everything. I mean, almost every system. And so it's one of the most versatile supplements in the entire supplement collection. Sulfurzyme is awesome. It contains two things. It has MSM and it contains the Ningxia wolfberry powder. So you're actually getting the wolfberry powder in, and the different systems that it supports. You got digestion, you got the liver, you've got immunity, you got circulation, lymphatics. I mean, it pretty much supports almost every system. So one of the things that I like to recommend for Sulfurzyme is like say, okay, if you've got this protocol that you're doing and you're utilizing essential oils or you're utilizing other supplements, but you just need a little bit more results. Like you need that, you know what I mean? Like you want to get right over the edge. Sulfurzyme a lot of times is the supplement to get you right over the hump, to get you as far above the wellness line as you need to be. And so look at adding that in. And it comes in a giant bottle too. You can get it in a big old bottle, which I totally appreciate because then I know that I'm going to have enough of that product to go for a while. One of the other core four supplements that we recommend. So we talked about fish oil. We talked about what did we talk about? We talked about vitamin D. We talked about a grains product and multigrains. Well, one of the other core four is probiotics. Well, in Young Living, we have a probiotic called Life 9. Okay, this is our probiotic blend. It's a key supporter of digestion and neurotransmitters. So listen to this. This is insanely awesome. So your gut, did you realize that of the neurotransmitters and the different signals in your nervous system that you use for conscious thought, for choices like making choices, for staying happy and choosing to be happy, the thing that your body, the place that your body creates it in, 90% of it is in your gut. Yeah, did you realize that? Because when I was researching that years ago, it just blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, the body's amazing. So 90 to 95%, depending on the research, of the serotonin that you produce is actually produced in the gut, and the probiotics are important for that. That's a lot of what they do, on top of helping to support the digestive system and help make sure that all of those signals are working the way they should. So in Life 9, we have 17 billion cultures from 9 different strains of good bacteria. Okay, probiotic meaning pro-life. That's what that means, to be able to boost up your immune system and help with that whole system and give you a lot of the different supports you need on a daily basis. And these are also in time-release capsules, a lot like the Essentialzyme had a time-release part and a delayed release. Life 9 has a time-release capsule to deliver the probiotics at different stages in the digestive tract that you really need them in, which is great. It's great. It's a lot different than most other probiotics that are on the market. For another product to give you immune support that is incredible, that is a great best friend to longevity, is Inner Defense. Okay, so longevity and Inner Defense are two buddies that we like to use together a lot. Powerful, powerful, powerful immune support. You can almost think of, longevity is like frankincense encapsulated because that's what's in it. Inner Defense is thieves in a capsule. Because if you look at the ingredients, it's got thieves, oregano, also amazing for immune support, thyme, and lemongrass. It has a little bit of coconut oil in it, so just make sure if you're allergic to coconuts and to coconut oil things that you keep that in mind because it's in this product. I really recommend that you take it with food so that it doesn't aggravate the stomach at all and it's not hard to digest. Awesome one for immune support. So if you're in a situation where you need it, or you just want to keep that immune system going the way that it is and keep yourself rocking, grab your Inner Defense and make sure you have that on hand all the time. One of Cindy, my wife's favorite products, especially when she was pregnant, is Alkalign. So let's talk about Alkalign. Alkalign is an incredible pH balancer, incredible for pH. And pH is important to keep it in this real narrow range inside the digestive tract, not only for digestive function, but really for immunity and for overall function of different systems. I mean, if it gets outside this really narrow range, then bad things can happen. So Alkalign is a powder that you can just add to your water that tastes totally great to be able to balance pH and to support that system. Contains alkaline minerals, lemon, lime, vitamin C, and stevia. And it's, like I said, a powder you just add in. You can do it to water. You can add it to your Ningxia. Is a great way to be able to take it. And Cindy took it every pregnancy. So again, we have 5 kids, 4 of our own, 1 little Tate who's adopted. And so every pregnancy, Cindy was like, "Where's my Alkalign?" And she loved it. So try that product and be able to grab it to help with your system as well. The endocrine system we talked about earlier contains your adrenal glands, your thyroid, your pituitary gland, and the hypothalamus, okay? Well, the next product, let's talk about Thyromin. Thyromin is an incredible glandular support for the thyroid and for the pituitary and for the adrenal glands. So, like, a lot of people think of it as just a main support for the thyroid gland, and it is great for that. Hands down, incredible support for the thyroid. But a lot of people don't understand that it's actually got ingredients in it to help support thyroid, pituitary, and the adrenal glands, the whole family of organs that work inside your endocrine system, which, like I've said before, is the starting point of all of your hormones. So before you create any estrogen or testosterone or luteinizing hormone or anything else, you have your endocrine system has to function, and those organs have to do their job. So really important to be able to use that. Great for overall. It contains parsley, vitamin E, iodine. So just make sure that that's something that you need. If you already got enough iodine, this may be something that may be too much for that. But make sure and pay attention. Potassium, also amino acids, peppermint, spearmint, myrtle, and myrrh. Great blend, great ingredients in that awesome supplement. All right, so here is the next one. Let's talk about Ningxia Nitro. The next two, Ningxia Nitro and then Ningxia Red, not to spoiler alert, the last slide, is, I don't know, arguably a couple of my favorite products in the company, Don't tell all the essential oils. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to get upset. But Ningxia Nitro is an incredible energy boost without all the toxins. Like, if you need a boost and you need, like, just to really boost your system up, but you don't want all the other stuff, the added things that you don't need in your system, grab a Nitro. Fantastic. It's actually called the cognitive supporter, which I love because for me, like, I obviously, if you haven't figured that out now, you can hang out with me and you'll realize I don't need more energy. Yeah, I mean, like this is like all day, every day, starting off at 5 a.m. and going to whenever I go to bed. My energy level's up here, so you're like, I don't know that you should take Nitro. You should probably watch out for that. But for me, for my personality and for my system, it really helps to like level me out and focus me. So even if it boosts me, it's not this like. It's not a spike that drops at all. And so it's a really great way to be able to keep that really consistent energy and to focus and really help me focus my brain. It's got D-ribose, green tea extract, mulberry leaf. It's got chocolate oil in it. I mean, like, come on. Like, I love chocolate. So chocolate oil, it's got to be great. You have Vermonte oil, nutmeg for adrenal support, black pepper, acerola. It's got coconut nectar in it as well, strawberry, cranberry extract. It's a really great natural source of B vitamins to be able to get that natural energy boost, okay? So the last product that we're going to talk about is #awesome sauce, #awesome product, Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is a liquid fruit juice extract drink from Young Living that has an incredible amount of antioxidants. So it can be summed up, again, in one word, #awesome sauce. I mean, this product is so great. And it comes in two forms, right? So you can get it in little 2-ounce packets, little like terrible packets. We call them our Hippie High C. You can like knock that out. Our kids love that right after school. We just stick a straw in it for them. That's one way. The other way is it comes in larger bottles, like 20 ounce, I think, or so, 24-ounce bottles to be able to utilize. And this is a great overall system supporter. So it's a powerful antioxidant blend. The ORAC value is over 30K. I mean, it's 30,000 on the ORAC scale of different antioxidant levels to be able to support your system. It's got a juice puree blend of wolfberry, blueberry, plum, cherry, aronia, and pomegranate. Okay, so all of those different juice blends are within this one blend to get all the antioxidants out of those. But it also contains essential oils. Like we've talked about the other infused products in the company. I mean, the infusion of the essential oils into the products is probably one of my favorite things because I know it's going to get into the system. And with Ningxia Red already being the liquid and stuff, I mean, it absorbs so well. So the essential oils in Ningxia are grapeseed, orange, yuzu, which is it is another citrus, lemon, and tangerine. So I told you earlier, if you watch the Let's Talk Oils Volume 1 on orange essential oil, the single, I love adding that to my Ningxia. Well, it's already got some orange in it, which is great. It's one of my favorites. But with the citrus oils in it, Ningxia Red is very uniquely set up and very uniquely positioned to be able to support your immunity, to be able to support your digestive system, to be able to support pH, to be able to really support blood sugar balancing, which is so important, especially because as you're working through your daily routine, your daily life, and your adrenal glands, those glands that help you handle stress on a daily basis, that gland secretes a hormone called cortisol. Now, one of cortisol's job is to take simple sugars out of the body and bring them in and utilize them for fuel so that you can do what we call fight or flight. So the endocrine system, that adrenal gland, when you get into a stressful situation, runs the system, runs your sympathetics called the fight or flight response, right? Like you figure out in a stressful situation whether you're going to fight it or whether you're going to hightail it out of there. Well, you need fuel for either of those. Like you need good amounts of fuel, and the sugar inside the body is what it uses for the fuel in that scenario. And so cortisol from your adrenal glands takes sugar out of the body to use for that process. Well, Ningxia Red helps to balance that blood sugar, helps to add really good sugar in. If your blood sugar gets off balance, it makes the adrenal glands more stressed out, like you have more issues with keeping them really level and getting the support you need. So keeping your blood sugar balanced is a great way to be able to support that gland function and help your body have that extra boost it needs, so that you're not having, so that you're able to handle that daily basis, right? So that's an awesome way to do it. We use it on a daily basis for our kids, like I said, because you can add things into the Ningxia. You can, add your Ningxia into some of the things that they already drink. So for your kids, being able to get that much nutrition power packed into a half ounce or 1 ounce for them, 2 ounces for you, I mean, you really can't beat that. Like, you can't beat that at all. All right, I hope this helped you. I hope this gave you some starting points of some different supplements that are not only my favorites, I mean, they're really company-wide favorites and favorites of essential oil users and distributors worldwide. And so if you have not started utilizing the essential oil blends and the products within Young Living and these supplements, man, I so encourage you to jump in, because with these products and just supporting the way the body is created to work, I mean, isn't it always better to be more well? I mean, who doesn't want that? Like, no, I'm good. I don't really need more wellness. Like I'm good where I'm at. No, that's crazy. Like, no one's going to say that, right? Like, no one's like, nah, I would rather be less well. No. And so these products are fantastic for that. So just dig in, go learn more about it. Take one step at a time and add these in. And I'm excited to hear your results. I'm excited to be able to watch you learn more and do better. And remember, health is simple, but it's not easy. So let's get to work.